Good morning, good morning, good morning, Saturday. Hello. So I just got done watching the coronation. I don't know what it is with me, but I love all the ceremonies that happen in the royal family. And so I don't know if that's like a nod to past life but it's so reverent. And the energy of it is so beautiful. Yeah, so that's what I've been doing. So no makeup at all. No hair. I actually went to sleep with it wet last night, so we got some flyaways. And my fluffy robe because I've turned the heat off. I'm done. I'm done. So we're staying warm in other ways. So big fluffy robe, coronation watched. Saturday going well. How are you all? How are you all? So I thought I would jump on. Tomorrow I'm going to be doing the advanced integrative energy therapy class for this current cohort. Very excited about that. And I didn't want to get my day started yet in the whole like process of getting ready. I was wanting to drink my tea. Very English. Like I had a cup of coffee and I was like, should I make more coffee? No, I think I'm gonna have some tea. So I'm in a very English vibe this morning, even though I don't have like anything to like go with it. But it's just such a reverent and beautiful ceremony. Even if you don't agree with the royal family, you don't agree with what they stand for, just the history and just the energy around it is so just reverent. That's the only word I can come up with. So yes, I was actually thinking about it because I forgot to set my alarm. I actually had a beautiful meeting last night. I did a channeling in my community that was beautiful. Was wow. So if you are in my community and you weren't there to see it, definitely watch the replay. Good information. Yeah, good stuff. I know, right? Some scones and clotted cream. But yeah. So I didn't set my alarm this morning. So, I got thinking about it and had this been back because about, I don't know, 3 or 4 months ago, like I got like frustrated because like you have to go to this app for this show and you have to have that app for that show. And you can't just turn the TV on anymore unless you have cable, right? Which is way expensive, like too expensive. I mean, way expensive. So now you have like this app and that app and this service and that service. And I just want to watch TV. So I just miss the days of just turning the TV on and just flipping through the channels, the 4 channels that there were, right? And you watched what was available. And if you missed something, you missed it. Unless it came back around in rerun months later. So it was really cool. So I am grateful that I got to get up and watch the replay right on YouTube. And then I was able to watch kind of all the pieces of the replay. And the energy wasn't skewed because of it. Like it was still an amazing experience. So I just wish them all well. So that's my morning so far. So good morning. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, Darlene. Good morning, Lori. Good morning, Annette. Hello. Hi, Ivy. Welcome. All right. So yeah, I'm gonna play with you guys and just see what Spirit wanted to bring through because I know this full moon energy was a lot. I did a full moon reading on my YouTube channel if you haven't looked at that, and there are timestamps in that reading for the different sign types. So I did an earth, a fire, a water, and a air. So that's there. It's a general reading. Watch the general reading first and then go to the timestamp for your sign. So that's there. Yeah, absolutely. That's what we're here to do. So I thought I would drink my tea with all of you and just, help you out in this full moon energy because I know it's a lot. So if you didn't put out your moon water, if you didn't put out your crystals, you can do that tonight. We still have the energy 3 days before and 3 days after. The eclipse energy is a lot. Yeah, we're going through it. And so, good morning, Karen. Oh, awesome, Lori. Awesome. All right. So what does Spirit want to bring through for you individually? I'm going to have to find a tissue. My nose is going to take off. but my coffee isn't, or my tea is nice and warm. Okay. I hope you don't mind me showing up in my bathrobe, but it's so warm and cozy. No makeup. So thank you for loving me just the way I am today. Oh, please subscribe with my YouTube channel, and please hearts in Facebook just to help those algorithms grow organically. Thank you, thank you, thank you, because the intention is always those who need me find me. And if you haven't checked out my website, please do, guidance311.com. All right, Darlene, let's see what I've got for you. Let's see what I've got for you. And I am streaming on both platforms, so very cool stuff. Very cool stuff. All right, Darlene, what does Spirit want to bring through for you this morning? Oh, look at that. The Wheel of the Year. Yeah, things changing. Things changing. And I don't feel like this is disruptive change. I feel like this is another, what they're showing me is kind of like another evolution of where you are. So I feel like an upgrade in some way is coming, but it's going to be very tied into where you are right now. So where you are right now is going to be very important for you to kind of feel into where you are right now, emotionally, mentally, spiritually, energetically. And really kind of shore up if you're in self-sabotage thoughts, like shore that up, get out of that, right? Think positively, really be intentional with your thoughts. If you're feeling not so good, how can you change that feeling? How can you get out of the depression? How can you get out of the anger, whatever it is you're holding on to, okay? So this is kind of like really today, self-actualization, like really getting clear about where am I in all the different areas of my life? Where am I, emotionally, mentally, spiritually, energetically, financially? Because I'm shifting. And this is what you're feeling. You're feeling that shift. And again, it's not like dumping you out of something completely different. It's really just taking you to the next level of where you are. But if you don't know where you are, then it could feel very uncomfortable. And it doesn't have to, I think, is what I'm feeling for you. Okay. So thank you for being here this morning. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Good morning. So I do see that we have a scammer solicitor. So here's my little disclaimer. I don't endorse anyone soliciting or scamming you, because that's all it is a scam. When they show up kind of like boom, 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 that's AI, that's artificial intelligence. That's literally people just trying to get into your wallet. So be very, very discerning about who you work with online and offline. Good morning, Lori. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Oh, awesome, Karen. She says she's normally in her bathroom when she's watching. Well, to be honest with you, I usually am just taking mine off and throwing something on real quick. But this morning I was like, I want to be in my bathrobe. It's so warm. Oh, Lori. Ooh. High Priestess. Lori, I feel like, yes, you are learning. Continue to learn. I feel like this is validation and encouragement to keep learning, to keep growing, to keep standing in your power, to becoming more authentic, the more authentic version of yourself. Being empowered, Lori, I feel like that's what it is. It's like really being empowered, and you're being empowered in a way that maybe you've never been empowered before. And I feel like, again, you are also in this energy being taken to this ability to be empowered. So not worrying about criticism and judgment, not worried about people saying or talking about, like not worried about all the CRAP that sometimes we get in our own head about. And I feel like that's what the High Priestess is bringing to you. It's like, keep standing in your power. This full moon energy, look at that. She's on the moon. Like this full moon energy is empowering you, is taking you to empowerment. So keep going. Keep going. Energy is really cool. The messages they're bringing through this morning are really different, really cool. Awesome. Just, I had, I do this stuff very intuitively, and Spirit was like, do coffee and cards this morning. And I was like, but I was just on last night and aren't they sick of me? And Spirit was like, nope, you need to deliver a message to somebody today. So here we are. I'm just, going through, the trusting and acting on it, right? Hey, Elizabeth. Yes, I watched it this morning. In replay, I meant to set my alarm and watch it. So Elizabeth said Coronation Over was amazing. Yes, I wanted to get up and watch it live and watch the whole thing and, just kind of listen to the commentary, but kind of see everything kind of unfold. And I was able to in the replay, but I had to find the right video at the right, and watch it kind of in order. But thank you. Yes. Wow. Amazing sights. Yeah. Really, really cool. So thank you for sharing that with me. Thank you for sharing that. Actually, so she says, pity it was raining. Annette, I'm with you. She says, pity it was raining. But, I wondered as I was watching the one commentator with an umbrella, is it kind of like a wedding? Does that mean it's good luck if it's raining during a coronation, like a wedding? So you'll have to let me know. I did. So thank you. All right. I'm with you, Annette. I'm here. I can kind of feel it's okay if you guys think I'm crazy. Like I said, I don't know what my connection to it is, but I've always been so fascinated, and I can't tell you how devastated I was when Princess Di died, and I was in a hotel room. I was in my 20s, and boy, was I devastated and beyond belief. And it was why am I feeling this so much? And probably as an empath, and at that point didn't realize I was an empath. I was also feeling the sentiment of, the people. But yeah, that took me out. And then just, I don't know, just something about it, the reverence, the connection, because it's all steeped in religion, and I don't believe in religion, but God is part of that, right? I don't know. It's just, I don't know. Anyway, here we go, Annette. Let's see what we've got for you. Oh, Queen of Pentacles. You need to become the Queen of Pentacles in your own life. And that you need to get way more grounded and really let go of the fear of the financial, the fear of the not being safe and stable. The fear of not having someone to lean on. This is about you becoming sovereign. This is about you becoming independent in your energy, so that when you do meet the person that is going to be your person, it's two wholes coming together. It's not halves coming together. And it's about you becoming whole. And I feel like the Queen of Pentacles is coming in to say it's time for you to become a whole, sovereign, divine being by coming into your power and coming into your authenticity and really transforming those traumas and dramas, really flipping the script, the program that's running, that's telling you you're not good enough, or you're not okay, or you need someone to lean on, or no. To have a partner is to be a partner. And you can only do that if you're coming into the situation authentically, your whole self, loving yourself, feeling safe and stable in yourself, having that connection to the divine in a way that you can trust and act on it, so that no matter what you're being called to do, no matter what you're being inspired action to take, you're ready, and you feel good about it. Yeah. So working on really letting go of those limiting beliefs. All right. I hope that resonated. Thank you for being here. Thank you, Annette. You also. Oh, wow, Elizabeth, you're only 3 miles from it. Wow. Wow. Very cool. Very cool. So if you watched my post yesterday, you see that I posted about vision boards. And I know it sounds silly that I struggle with a vision board, but literally I've tried printing things off and posting them on my wall and creating a collage. It didn't really fill my soul up. I didn't feel it, right? I've tried cutting things out of magazines. Didn't feel it. Didn't spark me. So I've not been really good with vision boards, but I think I was brought to it because I was actually brought to something that Dr. Joe Vitale posted. And so basically he just reiterated what I knew about vision boards, right? Law of attraction about 10, 20 years ago. Like it was all over the internet, law of attraction, think what you want, manifest what you want through your thoughts, positive affirmations and all that, right? But there were kickers to that. There were pieces of that were missing. And the pieces were visualization and feeling, right? You had to feel that you had it. You had to feel good about it. You had to feel like it was already in your possession. And when you're in fear and you're in scarcity and you're in lack, that's really hard to feel like you're abundant. So vision boards, the visual is supposed to help you to get into the feeling of it, right? So I'm scrolling through my phone. You know, we do. We scroll through our phones, we get in the reels, we get in the TikTok, we get in all those quick little videos, right? And you get brought to stuff. And sometimes you get brought to stuff and you're like, yeah, whatever. And you keep going. But like I kept seeing these videos on these women who literally were like doing vintage journaling and basically creating these collages in a journal. And I was like, all right. But I kept seeing it. And then this one girl created this one. And she was like, you have to kind of be a little creative. You have to kind of have that spark. And I always have, like, I've always been someone who can like decorate, you know, create visuals. Someday I'll maybe get on and show you my, my visual. I just did one in the kitchen centered around bees. So I'm really I have that kind of like talent or niche, right? So yes, so I bought some stuff to start vintage journaling to start visual. Oh, so what happened was I saw this girl vintage journal, and one of the pages she created, like it made me feel, it put me in the feels. And I was like, oh, so if I do that every day and I create the visuals of what it is I want to manifest or have that make me feel, well, we might be onto something, because the feeling is the gas in the tank, is what he said. His quote, I'm quoting Dr. Joe Vitale, the gas in the tank, the emotion is the gas in the tank that sparks those manifestations. And repetition. So that's what I'm going to be doing in the next 60 to 90 days. I'm going to create these journals every day. So I'll be posting those and you can guys be on that journey with me. But if you've not created a vision board, I would encourage you to do it and really spark your manifestation. All right. Especially in this energy with Pluto in retrograde. What I'm hearing, and again, armchair astrologer, right? Find an astrologer that you trust. But yes, that's what they're saying. Like this energy is really good for manifesting it. So I think this was Spirit's way of saying, hey, you know, we want to help you, but you have to help yourself. And so you got to get better at this whole vision board thing, or seeing what it is you want and feeling it. And I was like, and feeling into it, right? Because sometimes when we want something that feels really big, like there's that part of us that's like, it's the, oh, that's not for me. That's too big for me. I don't deserve that. Who am I? Right? All that stuff gets triggered. And I feel like that's where we have to get out of. We have to get, and I have to get out of it on some level. So I'm still holding on pieces of that. So that's what I'm going to be doing in the next 60 to 90 days. So join me if you're feeling it, and do it however you want. I know my daughter and her friend came over a couple of months ago, actually, and were like, Mom, can we print stuff out? I was like, sure. What are you doing? They were creating vision boards. And I was like, oh, I'm so proud of you. So maybe that was the other spark for me, that like, okay, it's time for you to really think about getting better at that. Like, why are you letting that block you or stump you, right? Ivy, Page of Cups. Page of Cups. New ideas. Abundance coming in. Sparks of inspired action to take that are going to fill up your cup. I feel like you've been holding yourself back. Yeah. Holding yourself back. Throat chakra, my girl. You have a hard time asking for what you want from yourself, from the universe, from the people around you. So yes, it's time. It's time to open that up. I would do a throat chakra clearing meditation. Absolutely. Absolutely. It's time. It's time to open that up, my girl. It's time to open that up. Also, today's the last day for 20% off one IET session for those of you who will want to step into living authentically, really ready to change your life. Change your life. So, yes. And so that 20% off takes it down almost $40. So it's a pretty significant. And I have to thank each and every one of you who've actually joined me in an IET journey. So this has been a really great week of connecting with new people and really not only that, but people who have been on a journey, really giving me great testimonials, but also just connecting with me and not even telling me they're giving me a testimonial, but like, oh, this is going well, or this is, oh, I was able to do this. I was able to do that. I'm like, do you understand that's part of your healing process? Like, you never would have been able to do that a year ago. And I actually had a great conversation with a beautiful person that I've been working with in Florida. So hint, hint. And she was like, I listened to my intuition. I didn't do what I thought I was going to do. And I listened to my intuition and my day flowed and everything went well. Everything fell into place. I enjoyed my day. I enjoyed myself. It was a great day. That's living in alignment. That's what I want for each and every one of you. That's why IET is so important to me and why I keep bringing you all of these testimonials and it's transformed my life, but now share in everybody else's like growth and be a part of that. Living authentically, speaking your truth, asking for what you need, manifesting easily. It's all in the field. And you just have to tap into it by raising your vibrational frequency. And if you're stuck, if you're blocked, please take a look at my IET, integrated energy therapy, working. Let the angels transform it. Let the angels help you. That's what they want to do. They want to come in and help. So, painless. It's painless. They're going to take your traumas and dramas and flip them. Take them from negative back into positive. Energy can't be destroyed. You got to transform it. So if you're blocked, if you're really feeling like I can't get out of my own way, I can't seem to get over the hurdle, like I can see the promotion, I can see the relationship, I can see things like right there and I can't get to it. That's the blockage we've got to deal with. That's the blockage the angels can come in and help you transform. Check out the testimonials. Don't take my word for it. Don't take my word for it. Although me showing up on camera in a bathrobe with no makeup on at all, I think that's a testimonial in itself. I feel so good about myself. I remember I was on camera one morning and actually somebody came on and commented and was like, you should put on makeup. And I was like, ugh! Now if they did that, I'd be like, yeah, okay, maybe I should, but I'm not gonna. Because I love me. I'm okay with me. And you don't care how I look. You just want spirit coming through because you need the help. It's time. It's time to love yourself. Time to Get out of your own way. Oh, there it is. Look at that, Karen. Yeah. The wheel of the year. Things are changing for you, honey. Things are going to be shifting. Are you ready to grab on is what I'm hearing. Are you ready to grab on? That's what I'm hearing. I feel like you are going to have some stuff come to you. I feel like maybe you've already had some stuff come to you and you haven't been ready to grab on. And it's time. So this wheel is going to turn. This wheel is going to turn. Are you ready to grab on to what it's taking you to? Are you ready to make the shifts, the adjustments, the changes? Because I feel like there's a part of you that's still trying to play very small and kind of stay in that like box of what's comfortable. And so what is going to be brought to you probably won't feel comfortable, but it is going to be the thing that's going to take you to the next and really give you what it is you're wanting, but you can't get it from where you are. Okay. Okay, guys, I've got to open the window. I'll be right back. Hold that thought, Steph. I'm coming. Okay, there we go. There we go. It's getting warm in here. Yay! I'm ready for warm. I really want to get out in the sunshine, but my porch where I would sit and have coffee on my porch is actually in shade. And the sunshine's like out in the backyard, but again, I'm in my bathrobe, so I would have to put clothes on, and I'm not ready to do that yet. It's time to burst something new. It's time to burst something new. It's time to get out of your own way. It's time to stand in your power. Burst, create it. Whatever it is, create it, is what I'm hearing. You're very creative. And you keep kind of pushing it to the side. But it's the thing that is what is going to kind of give you the life that you want by stepping into your creativity. I almost feel like I see you at like a vendor at fairs, like metaphysical fairs. I don't know what you're going to be creating, jewelry or swords. I don't know. Interesting. Interesting. Anyway, that's what I'm seeing for you. Are you ready? I think you are. Thank you for being here. Oh, Elizabeth, thank you. She said, I heard a voice and it said, you are loved. Thank you. Oh, Karen, hot flash. Yes. Yeah, you caught me. You caught me. Jen, welcome. And she's on YouTube. Welcome, welcome. Oh, thank you, Cynthia. Thank you. This is very nice. I'm so glad. I'm so glad. It's so... Yes, Karen, absolutely. She said, I have one for years. I'm thinking she's talking about the vision boards. I had one for years. Nothing is manifested from it. Maybe time to change it. Absolutely. Absolutely. If it's from years ago, honey, you're not in that energy anymore. You're not that person. So yes, change it up. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, everyone. Okay, where am I? I was at Steph. Coming down. I'm coming down, guys. All right. All right, let's see. We are at Elizabeth. We are at Elizabeth. Yeah, this menopause thing is like, ugh. I take the vitamins, I do the thing. I try to, eat very little white sugar and white flour and doing the best I can. But yes. All right, a hot flash, yes. Hadn't even occurred to me. I'm still like not used to it. So thank you for like making me aware. Ooh, Page of Pentacles. New intuition taking you to safety, stability, finances. Yeah, trust and act on what you're being led to because it's new. Like new and exciting is what it feels like, Elizabeth. New and exciting. Like that excitement that's a little scary but propels you. That's what it feels like. Absolutely. So be on the lookout if it hasn't arrived already. And don't run away from it. Don't run away from it. I feel like it may even be something that you have maybe been brought to in a different way before, and now it's time. Good morning, Cynthia. I hope you're doing well today. Oh, Hermit. Get quiet. Those are where your answer is. I feel like you're trying to overthink something, or when we're wanting something and we're putting so much energy towards the wanting of it, right? That desire for it. If it's too much, we can actually push it away with that wanting, with that desire. I think I saw it as kind of the law of backwards, right? You want something so much, you're actually keeping yourself from it. So I feel like getting quiet, Cynthia, getting quiet, allowing things to unfold, knowing that everything is working out for your highest and greatest good. Doesn't mean it may work out the way you want it to, but it's going to work out in the way that is best for you. And sometimes that is hard for us to accept, internalize. But I feel like that's what Spirit's wanting you to do, is just get quiet. And when the fear thoughts, the chaotic thoughts, the fear-based feelings, clear, cancel, release, and get back into the everything is working out for my highest and greatest good. Because it's in the quiet, in the allowing, that things are going to be able to show up. Physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, energetically. I hope that resonated. Thank you for being here. Hi, Julia. Can I ask a question? All right, I'm going to go down here, Julia, and see if you asked the question. You're welcome, Steph. Oh, good morning, Tammy. Hi, Natalia. Oh, she must not have. Doing quite well. I drew the Isis card this morning from the Keepers of Light Oracle. Thank you. You're welcome. Okay. Julia, you wanted to ask a question. So if you want to drop it, I'll wait and see if you're going to drop the question, okay? Guys, if you have a question on doing Coffee and Cards or Tarot Tuesday, just drop the question. You can just, say hello and then drop the question. Oh, Elizabeth, you're welcome. She said spot on. Thank you. I juggle my spiritual life. Oh, don't we all? Don't we all? Sometimes I get so in the spiritual, I forget the physical. I not forget the physical, but okay. I don't know what the question is, Julia, but it does feel like you are leaving something behind, or you need to leave something behind because it can't go forward with you. It's not serving you. I feel like it hasn't served you in a long time, and it's time to move on to calmer shores. It's time to move on to people where you are supported, where things will flow in a way that feels good. Yeah, I feel like there's some stress or somebody who's creating stress that you just need to let them be where they are, but you need to move on. All right. So I hope that resonated with you. Thank you for being here. No, it doesn't feel good, honey, but sometimes we have to do what doesn't feel good because it's what's best for us, not for anybody else. And they'll catch up or they won't. But you can let them go with light and love, pray for them, send them good vibes. But it feels like you need to go where it's easier, calmer, more supportive. Thank you for being here. Hello, Miss Jen. How are you? Oh, Darlene, thank you. She said, you're beautiful. I'm so grateful that Spirit sent me to you. Thank you so much. Jen, the Emperor. Sorry, guys, I got an itch. The Emperor. I feel like this might even represent a male in your life who's very grounded, stalwart. Just someone you can lean on. And I feel like if he's not already in your life, then maybe that's who's coming. But I do feel like this is representing a male energy to support you, guide you. Maybe even a male or female mentor with a lot of like male energy. Very like, going to get it done. Take a leap of faith. Yeah, helping you kind of go to the next level, next step. Supportive, very supportive. So I hope that resonated. Thank you for being here. Hello. Hello. Tomorrow, those of you who are part of my email list, and if you're not, you can go to my website and add your email to my email list. You're actually going to be getting a coupon code for $20 off any service. So if you're someone that wants to get a reading or have an IET session, whatever it is, it's just a straight $20 off, whatever the amount is. So that is coming tomorrow, that coupon code. Mother20, I believe, is the coupon code. And then today, the IET 20 for 20% off one IET session ends today. So good stuff going on here. All right, Page of Pentacles, Miss Tammy. New ideas, new inspiration, new intuition. Yeah, I feel like this is needing to trust and act more on those thoughts that are not your thoughts, that are actually intuitive nudges to go in certain directions. Especially when they repeat. I feel like someone's really trying to get your attention and they keep kind of giving you the same thought over and over and over again, and maybe even signs, and you're like, I don't know. And it's like, yes, I think this is your validation or confirmation that yes, what you're feeling is true. So I hope that resonated. Thank you for being here. Hello, Natalia. Oh, Karen, it sounds stupid, but an ice cube on my wrist just as it starts. No, it doesn't sound stupid to me. Take any help I can get. This whole hot flash thing is new. The past couple of years, every once in a while in the morning, I would wake up feeling like I definitely had, hot flash, but now they're starting to happen in the waking. Natalia, I feel like you've got to make a choice, honey. And Six of Cups is like, maybe there's a couple different choices on the table. You just have to go with the right one that's right for you. I don't feel like there's a wrong choice. I just feel like there may be a better choice. And the better choice isn't going to be what other people think. The better choice isn't going to be what everybody else thinks the better choice looks like. The better choice is going to be what is better for you. And so if you've got people weighing in, I would try to say thank you and then still go with your own feeling. All right. Yeah. Yeah. Go with your own feeling, my girl. People want to keep you safe and stable, but they want to do that by keeping you in where you've been or around where you've been. And it's like, That ain't going to work. Not for you. You've got to go where you're feeling it. All right. Thank you for being here. You're welcome, Jen. You're welcome, Tammy. Oh, Natalia, you can do it. You can do it. You can do it. You got to make the decisions that are right for you, honey. That's why it's been so difficult, because even if you don't recognize it, there's that part of your subconscious that's like, no, 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 stay here, stay here. And you're like, but I'm feeling this over here. And that's, I think, where you're being guided. Where you're being guided. Ugh. Da, 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 da. Oh, absolutely, Cynthia. Yeah, guys, if you want to do the 20% off the IET session, you don't have to have the session today. The coupon expires today. You can use the coupon and book the session out whenever you want it, but you would have to use the coupon today for the 20% off. And it's almost, I think, $40 off. So, I mean, it's a significant savings, especially if you're someone that's been maybe on the fence about trying IET or having one session, or maybe you've had a session, 6 months ago and you're like, I could use another session. Like, this would be a really good way to do that. If you're someone that's really thinking, I need to start this because where I'm at is not where I want to be, and I know that the hurdle I have is pretty big, especially if you're dealing with like abuse, right? Sexual abuse, assault victim, in any way, sexually, physically, verbally, mentally, that's stuff that we have to go layer by layer. Like, unfortunately, it's not a one and done, but we have to do it kind of incrementally so that as the shifts are being made, you can still function in your life, right? You can still kind of overcome those emotions, release them, let the integration of the support come in. When the integration of the support comes in, it's really cool, because all of a sudden you just feel stronger. You don't feel afraid to speak up. You don't feel afraid to ask for what you need. You feel empowered. You feel safe. You're able to. I've had anxiety people, and again, what I'm going to be telling you right now is not typical. It's atypical, but it is the way IET has been so profoundly changed for some people. But I've definitely had people, have IET sessions, and now they go from, being so anxious ridden, they can't be in, they can't go places by themselves, and they're able to now. I've had some people with anxiety and depression medications be able to lessen or eliminate, because the IET changes that energy signature of that sympathetic nervous system in a way that you're able to function, you're able to live your life. For assault victims, you're able to have relationship. You're able to trust. These are the profound changes that I'm talking about. IET changes your life, and I've helped people with addiction issues be able to get back to functioning more normal, not having the addiction be their Achilles heel. Again, these are not typical, but this is the way that it has helped people. And so whatever your situation is, I know that even if it doesn't help you this much, it's going to help you enough. It's going to help you where you need it. It's going to help you get out of your own way and over the hurdles that you need to overcome. So I'm very careful about how I talk about sometimes some of the benefits the profound changes that I've witnessed and experienced in people that I've worked with, because it does sound a little unreal, and I don't want to give anyone false hope. But when I say profoundly changes your life, that's what I mean. And for myself, it has profoundly changed my life, helping me to overcome abuse and patterns, that narcissistic relationship pattern. keep wanting to fix other people, not fixing myself. And many people who've been in that narcissist empath connection. And I actually had someone contact me this week and she was like, I didn't even recognize that's what I was in until, I was following you and started hearing you talk about it. And it was like, ding, 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 right? So sometimes we don't even realize where we are. And I feel like in this full moon energy, eclipse energy, that's what they're bringing you, kind of the light bulb moment of where you are in your life. And for some of you, it won't feel good. For some of you, it won't feel good. But that is now that you're aware of it, you recognize it. Now you can work on the releasing it. You can work on the transforming it, the healing it. But if you don't even recognize where you are, how can you make any change? And so for some of you, it's actually sitting down and maybe journaling out the last 10 years. What if my relationship been like? What are the decisions and choices I've made? And kind of see, are there patterns there? Do I keep putting myself in the background? Do I keep letting other people dictate what I do and where I go in my life? Because I think that at the end of the day is what all of these energies are bringing us to. Where are we not aware of how our life isn't going the way we want it to, because we're not seeing the choices and decisions that we're making. We're not self-aware enough. We're not seeing how we think about things enough to be able to transform it. And that's what IET can do. It can help you get that awareness through giving you relief. I've had people just come in and have just the one session because it balanced them enough to be able to then make choices and decisions that were different, because they were able to see where they kept making the same choice, expecting a different result. Definition of chaos, right? So that's why I'm so passionate about IET. And that's why I really want to help those of you who are ready to do it, to make the changes. And it's funny because tomorrow when I'm teaching advanced level, the two people that are in the cohort, one has been coming to me for a while. And the other one has only worked with me in other ways. So each and every person has their own path. Each and every person has their own journey. But wherever you are on that journey, IET can help you to be profoundly changed, to get out of your own way, to start manifesting what you want, to start being able to ask for what you need, to start manifesting the people that will support you in the way that you've never been supported before, for you to feel whole and happy on the inside. Remember the law of correspondence. I just put out the laws video. If you didn't take a look at that, check it out. It's on YouTube. The law of correspondence is as within, so without, as above, so below. When you change that inner, your outer changes. That's the law of correspondence. I liken where I was quicksand. IET is like spirit pulling us out of that quicksand. Oh. That's awesome, Cynthia. Yeah. You don't know you're drowning. You don't know you're in this quagmire that's pulling you under. And then you get the clarity and you're like, oh, okay. The way I've been making that decision has been, I've been bumping my own nose. The way that person's been treating me, it's not okay. But I wasn't seeing it because I was trying to help them, change them, fix them. But now I see where all they were doing was taking my goodness, taking my benefit, taking my energy, taking my compassion, using it against me, manipulating me. Yeah. We can't change until we can recognize where we are. And in this energy, I feel like a lot of people are getting those revelations that, oh my gosh, I've been bumping my own nose. I've been stubbing my own toe, however you want to look at it, right? But you've been hurting yourself just enough to keep you down. And it's time to fly. It's time to soar. So that's all coming. That's all coming. Two of Wands. Two of Wands. There it is, Carm. It's time to move in a new direction, empowered in your own way, for your own purpose, going in the direction that's going to be right for you, taking a step in that direction. I feel like getting excited about that step. Getting excited about that step. I turned right to the page. So there's something here for you, Miss Carmen. This card represents partial success. While others may think you hold the world in the palm of your hand, you may still feel like you are unsure of where to go next. Such scenarios occur when an unexpected promotion or career advancement leaves you feeling unsure of what to do next. This is a partial success, and you may feel like you are at the halfway point of your personal goals. There are choices and serious decisions to be made, but look around you. There is help, support, and advice from a mentor. Take their good advice and enjoy this new business or career opportunity. Finally, this card can symbolize a successful business partnership. Yeah, business or personal, Carm. Yeah, I feel like you're on the way, but you've got to keep going. All right. So I hope that resonated. Thank you for being here. Hi, Susie. Hi, Susie. Darlene, when you're ready. When you're ready. All you have to do. So booking on the website, on the homepage, actually, there's a section about 3/4 of the way down that says how to work with me. Check that out, because that absolutely kind of outlines how to work with me. So basically, easy peasy. I've made it super simple. You hit the book online tab, or you go scroll to the bottom of the homepage and grab the service and click on it. And then you're going to be taken to the booking page, where you grab the day. And the time that I'm available that day will come up, and you pick the time. And if a time doesn't come up, then I'm not available that day, which is usually only Sunday. And then you just pay, and you can pay with credit card or PayPal. And then you get a confirmation email with a Zoom link. And then 5 minutes before the day and time of your service, I will open that Zoom meeting. It's super, super simple. And as always, if you have any questions, you can hit in the chat box, just type in your question. That chat box goes straight to my email. I will respond. So yeah, I've tried to make it super, super simple. You're welcome, Carm. Yes, Tammy, they are. Hey, Susie. And thank you for joining me, Tammy. I feel like I've been seeing your name quite a bit lately. So welcome. Welcome to my community. Welcome to like-minded people. Hi, Susie. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Let's see what I've got for Miss Susie. Oh, Susie, it's time to be the star in your own story. And shine brightly. And shine brightly. I feel like you've been sitting in the background, or not speaking up, or holding yourself back in some way. Nope. It's time to be the star. It's time to put yourself out there. It's time to take the next step. It's time to embrace and love yourself in a way that you ask for what you need. You put yourself out there. And if that doesn't feel good, honey, then you have to look at what you're holding on to that's holding you back. You know, the old programming, the old story of worthiness, I feel like, is what's holding you back. Like, you don't feel worthy. You don't feel like you deserve, or there's going to be some kind of repercussion, some criticism or judgment that comes at you if you do, like, ask for what you need or speak your mind or whatever it is. So yeah, definitely work on kind of recognizing why you're not being the star in your own story, and then work on taking the steps to kind of move out of that. All right. So thank you for being here. Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. So yes, if you've not checked out my website, guidance311.com, please do. Please do. Even if you just go and check out the blog. The blog is free. All kinds of good stuff there. I'll probably be doing a blog about this whole vision board thing, especially now that I'm going to be like on this vision board journey for the next couple of months. So wish me luck. The supplies are coming today, so I'm kind of excited. So those with class tomorrow, my floors might not be as clean as they usually are if I get going with this and get excited about it. All right, Tammy, let's see what I've got. Tammy, I feel like you've got someone around you that's not being completely honest. The Three of Cups is usually a very positive card, but I read intuitively. And sometimes the Three of Cups for me is actually a card of deception and someone stabbing you in the back, or a third party situation in a romantic situation. So yeah, I feel like be very aware of the people around you, that maybe they're not being as honest as they should be. And there could possibly be a third party situation going on. So take that how it resonates, honey. But yeah, be discerning. Be discerning about who you trust. Thank you for being here. Awesome, Darlene. Awesome. Yeah. Awesome. Tammy, I don't do mediumship readings on these. I just pull cards. So yeah, I think that was definitely a message from your other side, wanting you to know that you need to be discerning about the people that you trust, and that there's someone in your camp who isn't being as honest or trustworthy as you think they are. And I think that's definitely the message they're bringing through for you today. Okay. So I hope that resonated. Thank you for being here. All right, guys. Thank you for being here this morning with me, having my tea on this coronation day, letting me show up au naturel completely. My hair is still wet from last night's shower. Thank you. So, good talk. I feel like we talked about some good stuff, gave you some good practices, gave you what Spirit wanted you to have, I guess. For those of you who are part of my community in Subkit, the channeling last night was amazing. We had the Galactic Federation of Lights Commander Ashtar come through with my guide Sanaya. So we had some amazing, amazing channeling messages from them. If you're not part of my community, you can, I would say, hold on. I'm still putting it together. We're transitioning from Subkit to my website. And actually, I was playing with it last night, and I just have to get the payment thing figured out on my website. And then you can start joining on my website. And for those of you in Subkit, watch for an email. You're going to get a detailed email of the steps to transition and the coupon code that's going to give you June free, so that you don't get double charged. Okay. All right. I'm sending you all so much love and so many blessings. Have a beautiful rest of your Saturday, and we'll talk soon, guys.